So DJI have just brought out the Osmo 8 Pro, and it's their new generation of gimbals for your iPhone or your Android device, and I have to say so far I'm really impressed with it. They've updated the active track with it, they've improved the battery life, and they've improved the overall ergonomics of the gimbal, which is just a really nice touch that they've added for the new Osmo 8 Pro. I'm filming this video on the Osmo 8 Pro, and I've got it connected to my iPhone 16, and then I've got the DJI Mic 2 connected to that as well. And I have to say it works really well. So if you're someone who wants to get into content creation and you don't want to buy all the gear, you can just get one of these for about £135. For a gimbal with such good tracking like this is really good, and the fact that you already probably got a phone as well, so you can just hop into the content creation game and get cracking really. For such a small price now, it's excellent. DJI have really leveled out the game for content creation, that's for sure. So DJI have done something really clever with the Osmo 8 Pro. They've added a removable small remote for your filmmaking, and for me it just adds so much more ease and creativity into making small videos. So for example, you can change the modes from pan, follow, FPV, and there's another one I'm forgetting, but it's really good. You can rotate it 108 degrees, you can rotate it landscape, portrait, you can switch from video to photo. You can also use active track now on the little remote. So if you look very closely, you can see me there, that's what the camera is showing you. So it's got a little camera here that is used for the active track, and I can turn it on and off, I can move it, I can do all kinds of things with just this little tiny remote. You can also move the gimbal with this, and you can also record as well. It's just a really nice little thing that DJI have added to the new Osmo 8 Pro, and the fact that it's so easy to clip on and off of the gimbal just makes it great for such a small little thing. So DJI have also updated the tripod legs on the Osmo 8 Pro. They're very similar to the Insta360 tripod that came out of, I think, around a year or two ago. So I think they've slightly copied that design, but it's really clever how they've done it. It just makes it a lot easier to put it on a table or to put it on any surface really. It's easy to move in and out, and yeah, it's good. Just solid, just a really solid design from the Osmo 8 Pro here. I'm really loving it so far. So the Osmo 8 Pro now has Active Track 8.0, and it's supposed to be a lot better than previous series of the Osmo Mobile. So yeah, we'll cut to that footage of me trying to figure it out. Okay, so here we go then. We're going to try out the Osmo 8 with the remote. Okay, so it's now tracking me. Basically what you just have to do is you have to just circle yourself on this tiny little screen here, which can be a bit of a pain in the bum, but you know, it's still pretty good. So DJI have updated their active track on the Osmo 8. It's now Active Track 8.0. It's supposed to be a lot better than the previous versions. So I'm just going to walk past here and see if it keeps tracking me. Yes, it does. That is really good so far. I'm loving the new active track. It seems to be working really well. So it like recognises faces and objects. Yeah, so let's test it again. Walk past. Yep. But it locks on much quicker. So like,
I like the fact that it's got 360 rotation.
yeah, that's tracking me really well. Like, so it'd be really good for sports like basketball, football. You'd be able to track yourself. So this little remote is great for if you want to obviously check if it is recording, if you're being tracked by the gimbal. You can also change the modes like FPV, pan, follow, and all the other ones. You can turn the camera with it as well and record with it. So this little remote is great for the Osmo 8. One thing I like about the Osmo 8 Pro is the fact that you can just click once on the little trigger on the tripod and it starts tracking you straight away. This is just honestly a good gimbal for someone who just wants to use a phone for vlogging or content creation, anything like that. Personally, I would still choose the Pocket 4 over this, because the fact, just the gimbal, and I find it, for me, it's just a bit of a pain to set up and get it going, and it's like with the Pocket 4 you just whip it out and it's ready to go. It's already stabilised and everything like that. But yeah, for someone who just wants to buy a cheap, somewhat cheap, so for just over £100, this is a really good gimbal from DJI to use with your phone for daily content creation. Personally, I would still choose the Pocket 4 as my go-to, because just the fact that it's so easy to use just makes it better for day-to-day use. But for me personally, I'm not a big fan of gimbals, but DJI bought out a pretty good gimbal here, and I have to say that everything works really well. The active track's really good. Sometimes it does lose you if it's zoomed in and, you know, your really fast movements, but it picks you up pretty quickly again. And just the fact that it stays on that person as well is really, really good if there's multiple people in the frame. The extension on the gimbal is really good, as it adds a bit more length to your videos so you can see more around you. It also has a fill light that's really nice for, you know, adding a bit of vibrant colour to your videos, or if you're in the dark, it's really good. And just the fact that it's on the gimbal is easy, and it's really easy to use. And you can also turn it on and off with the remote that comes with it. And speaking of this remote here, just the fact that you can detach it and use it really easily is great. You can use the active track with this, you can change modes, you can do all kinds of things with this, press record, stop recording, anything. And I think it works, DJI says it works up to 10 meters away, which, you know, that's pretty far for a little remote like this, and I don't see you using it any further, to be honest, but it just allows you to get a new way of creating, I guess. But yeah, it's pretty good. So compared to the previous version that DJI brought out, the new Osmo 8 just seems a lot sturdier, material's better, they've improved the tripod as well. It's much easier to use, it's just 3 legs now. And yeah, I love the new tripod that they've added. I also like the fact that they've got a small light on the top of the tripod that you can see if you're recording or not, because obviously I'm shooting with the back camera of my phone, so I can't see the screen. I can see it with this, but it doesn't tell me if it's recording or not, especially if you're shooting with the DJI Mimo app. So that's a really nice little touch they've added there. Also, the active track camera on the gimbal is now magnetic, and you can attach it to different sides of the top of the gimbal, which is nice. And yeah, they've just improved a lot of quality of life things about the gimbal from the previous version, and yeah, it's a step in the right direction. So that's all from the Osmo 8 Pro today. If you got any more questions, just leave them in the comments and I'll answer them for you. But yeah, they've improved it, I'm really impressed with it, and yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe. All the links in the description for all the products I use in my videos, and yeah, we'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye bye.